We have a course that we're offering for the first time in winter 2025, and it is called Work Integrated Learning, Experiential Learning. And this is more support, more structured. You'd have about 5 tutorials that help get you ready for the experience that you help to get to choose. It would help you summarize it because there's some assignments with it. You do about 80 to 100 hours. We have some projects in in the works for locally, but they can also be in your home community with you would have to do it. So it's a winter course, but you would register, and then in the fall you would have to do all the paperwork for it and start narrowing it down so that when January comes, you're ready to get started. So again, it's about that 8 to 10 hours a week. You need to be in fourth year, and you need to have a GPA of at least 3.0. So one of the things you do in those first classes, you're helping to set your goals and your interests and your skill set. So that happens over in the fall too. You're you're working on getting that experience that meets your goals. Um, and it might be working one-to-one with a few students if you're available in the daytime. We had a student 2 years ago do a pilot of this, and she went in one day a week and worked with uh, 2 students in one grade one class and one student in another grade one class. And she was helping them with their math. So sometimes she was planning the math they were going to do, and sometimes she was helping them with the math that the teacher was giving. You could work in an adult learning organization, a community organization. I know I have some more ideas down at the bottom. You get to determine the days and the hours you work. Um, and we're working on those connections. And during the fall, there would be some work getting set up and an interview with the teacher of the course just to get everything set up. So starting in January, you're ready to go. So 5 synchronous tutorials. So the rest of it be in class. In the fall, you'd have to complete the application form. You can register in advance. You'd upload your transcript. Uh, there's an approval process to it, but if you meet those criteria, you're likely it won't be an issue. I told you a little bit about Helen's experience. So in terms of her 8 to 10 hours, so she planned the work, she worked with the children, she worked after each, so she probably was 3 hours in the school a week, but she did reflecting. She occasionally communicated with the teacher. So all that together made that 8 to 10 hours. So what it is sort of a placement, either if it's K to 12, it's not teaching a class, but it's working with a couple of students where you can really learn to understand what their issues are. It could be in adult education. It could work with a community organization, possibility, an art, I don't think museum is the right word, but it's an art organization that likes to have people in and do education within their facility. So we're building on these links, uh, but that would happen with you over the course.